Princess and the Frog is a movie that I and many others absolutely adore. It's visually stunning, filled with incredible music, and tells a heartfelt story about love, hard work, and dreams. But one of the aspects that I appreciate the most is its depiction of female friendship, specifically the bond between Tiana and Lottie. In a previous video, I talked about how Lottie fits into the spoiled but not rotten trope, exploring how despite her privileged background, she's genuinely kind-hearted, especially when it comes to Tiana. Their friendship stands out among animated best friends because it's not built on rivalry or jealousy. Instead, it's rooted in years of love, support, and understanding, even though they come from completely different worlds. And that brings me to the topic of this video, the blue dress. The dress that Lottie gives to Tiana on the night of the masquerade ball is often seen as a simple act of generosity, but I believe there's more to it than that. I'd argue that the dress was never really Lottie's. It's always been meant for Tiana. In this video, I'll break down why I think that's the case, and in doing so, explore what makes Tiana and Lottie's friendship one of the best in animation. Tiana and Lottie have been best friends since childhood. With Eudora working as Lottie's seamstress, Tiana naturally spent a lot of time at Lottie's home, and their friendship grew from there. Despite coming from completely different backgrounds, their bond remained strong into adulthood, even as their goals and lifestyles took them into different directions. What makes their friendship so special is how deeply they love and respect each other while staying true to who they are. Lottie is one of Tiana's biggest supporters, always cheering her on in her dreams of opening a restaurant. She regularly visits Tiana at work, dining at the restaurant and leaving generous tips, not just out of habit, but also as a way to show support. Lottie could have easily handed Tiana the money to start her business, and she probably even offered, but she understands that Tiana takes pride in achieving her goals on her own. Therefore, instead of overstepping, she respects Tiana's work ethic and supports her in a way that aligns with her values. Likewise, when it comes to Tiana, she would never take advantage of Lottie's wealth. She doesn't expect financial help, nor does she see Lottie as just a wealthy friend who can fund her dreams. That's not who Tiana is, and that's not why they're friends. What truly matters to her is Lottie's kindness and unwavering support. Their friendship isn't defined by money or status, it's built on years of love, understanding, and seeing each other for who they truly are. And to them, they're not just best friends, they're literally sisters, and we can see that. And that's what makes their relationship one of the most genuine and heartfelt friendships in animation. Just as Lottie respected Tiana's boundaries when it came to funding her restaurant, I believe she showed the same understanding when it came to the blue dress. Tiana has never been the type to expect handouts. Her friendship with Lottie is built on love, mutual respect, and not material gifts. Therefore, she would never ask Lottie for a dress, and Lottie knows this. But that doesn't mean Lottie doesn't enjoy doing things for her best friend. That's why I believe this dress wasn't just a last-minute solution for Tiana's ruined outfit. It was something Lottie had planned on a long time ago while waiting on a perfect opportunity to give it to her. At first glance, it may seem like a coincidence that Lottie just happened to have this beautiful blue dress on hand when Tiana needed it, but I don't think it's that simple. If you look at Lottie's wardrobe, all of her dresses are some shade of pink, whether it's soft pastel or a rich, vibrant hue. Even her bedroom is completely pink, reinforcing how much she embraces that color as a whole. So why would she own a random blue dress that doesn't match her personal style? It just doesn't make sense. Not only that, but the design of the blue dress is noticeably different than Lottie's usual fashion choices. While Lottie's gowns are extravagant, poofy, and dramatic, the blue dress has a more natural, elegant silhouette, something much more in line with Tiana's personal taste. This suggests that Lottie was intentional about the dress. She didn't just pick something out of her own personal closet, she had it made specifically with Tiana in mind. My personal theory is that she went to Eudora, Tiana's mother, a talented seamstress, and had the dress tailored just for her best friend. She wanted to give Tiana something beautiful and something worthy of a princess, but without forcing her own style onto her. And then there's the way the dress fits Tiana. Tiana and Lottie likely don't have the exact same measurements, yet the dress fits Tiana perfectly, as if it was made just for her. That alone strongly suggests that it wasn't originally meant for Lottie at all, but rather made with Tiana in mind from the start. Also, when the moment finally came, Lottie didn't hesitate. She saw her friend looking devastated after food was spilled all over her, and without a second thought, she whisked Tiana away and cleaned her up. And yes, she gave her the dress because she needed an outfit change, but I think it was more to it than that. Lottie wasn't just offering her something to wear. She was lifting her up in that moment of distress, reminding her of the princess she's always seen her as. And that dress was a symbol of that. Lottie honestly has never needed a royal title to see herself as a princess, and in her eyes, Tiana has always been one too. This moment was more than just a dress exchange. It was an intentional act of love. A reminder that when her best friend stumbles, she'll be there to pick her up, straighten her crown, and remind her of who she is. Tiana and Lottie's friendship is one of the most genuine and well-developed female friendships in animation, in my opinion. It defies the common tropes of rivalry and jealousy and instead showcases a bond built on love, mutual respect, and unwavering support. Despite coming from vastly different backgrounds, they see each other for who they are, not just as a spoiled rich girl or a working class dreamer, but as best friends and sisters. As for the blue dress, it's more than just a beautiful gown. It's a symbol of that deep, unspoken understanding between them. It was never an afterthought, but a reflection of Lottie's love for Tiana. A gift not just of fabric and thread, but of confidence, reassurance, and love. And that's what makes their bond one of the most strongest and most beautiful in animation. I would like to know your thoughts on the topics I discussed in this video. Do you agree with the theory that the blue dress was always meant for Tiana? Comment your thoughts down below and subscribe for more content like this.